Hey y'all, we're live. Set the camera up here. This is going to be a likely self-filmed. Well, maybe not. Let me try something really quick. Just make life easier. Why is this thing doing that lately? Oh, I know why. Ugh. We're getting it to like rotate around. Hang on a second. What is up is we are going to be cutting some eggs, but my shitty, super shitty little stick thing here is pissing me off. There we go. All right. It was like just self-spinning. Just, you just tell guys I love them. It's just the way it is. Hey, you wouldn't want to film this really quick, would you? I just think, yeah, snake cutting. I'm gonna hold the stick. You're working. Okay, I got it. No worries. I thought I'd try. It's gonna be
Unless you're gonna do my lesson planning.
No. Okay, it is gonna be self-filmed. Thought I'd give it a shot, but did not work out. All right, guys. Some Mama Country Roads take me home. Of course. I got the look. Oh, I did get that look. Yeah, like the "Are you gonna do my shit for me?" All right, let's get this thing going. So let me flip this camera out. Show you what we're working with. These are the eggs. You'll see these have not pipped yet, but they were laid on July 4th, just like the other two clutches. So I thought it was time to go ahead and just cut these bad boys. So that's what we're gonna do. If I can get this camera into a spot where you'll be able to kind of see what I'm doing, or I can see what you're seeing and maybe do this. Tell you what, self-filming egg cuttings is always a pain in the ass. So we're just gonna do it. Don't tell me to rotate my device. What are the parents? The parents will be a pied male. And, you know what, this might actually work. We'll just do the full overhead shot. Yeah, that's going to do it. Bend these around a little bit. It'll be a pied male and a fire yellow belly het pied. Hey, there we go. Hey, Haley, how's it going? My niece is on here, so y'all better behave yourself. I have to, too. All right, here goes about nothing. Let me disinfect first. Yeah, we're going to have more. I just set up 19 babies yesterday from those last three clutches we cut. So I've certainly got more, and we've got several clutches we haven't released even to Patreon yet. We just filmed clutch release number 9. Of course, we got 10 and 11, and then 12, 13, 14 I set up, and this is clutch 15. So I'm just getting things kind of incubated. So I said we're sold out, but I guess I should say we are sold out of what's available, and I promise not a dead camera, just me getting ready to get that set up. Here goes nothing. So fire yellow belly to a pie. It's everything in this clutch will be 100% het pied. It's just me. Kurt ain't here. He was here earlier. We filmed the other thing, but then, he had to go, and I decided to do this, and so we're at. We don't currently ship to the UK, and I may not make very many comments here for a few because I am by myself trying to self cut and do all that. And we'll have a hard time identifying what's in these eggs likely right now. Hey, that one's alive. Woo! That's one good one. So here we go. Let's see if we can get another live one. Again, the yellow belly is going to be super hard to see when it's in the egg. So is a fire sometimes. Can't wait till all that comes out. Two live ones. I expect all these to be fine, but that is just my expectation. Just so you guys know, right now the comments are upside down for me. We're actually going to spin this around. What? Yeah, YouTube, I think YouTube would love if I just disappeared, but I shouldn't say that. They actually have the power to do that. Uh, this is not the best angle. Okay. We got in there a little bit. That's a funky looking little snake. Let me move this a little bit so y'all can get a better view of that, and I can cut it a little bit better. Okay. Really wonky. Something appears weird in here. Kind of a little flat. It's just a weird pattern. See that? Really strange. Reactive. Looking forward to that one crawling out. And sometimes things look weird. It is very dark. And it'll come out and it won't be weird. It's just, you're only seeing that little minute picture of it, and that's what causes it. So, focus a little bit there. Oh, it looks nice. Hold on a second. Let me get a. Okay, there I got a reaction. One getting a reaction for a second, got a little worried, I don't breed any sand boas. I only really do ball pythons right now. We're going to do some carpet pythons here soon. Not this season. But I was trying to keep all that albumin in there, but oh well. What was the pairing? So that's what the pairing was again. It is a pied to a fire yellow belly. So what's in the egg is never going to look overly spectacular on that. But I guess I'm going to move so you can't see. I'll give you a closer tour of each one here in just a second. Good. All right, let's pick up that camera now and actually walk you guys around through it. Yeah, I know. When you're filming by yourself, JT Reptiles, kind of what you get sometimes. So, but now we got them all cut. Now I can show you kind of what we're looking at. Should have been a hand model, right? So that's baby number 1. Baby number 2. And again, these aren't going to look crazy because fire yellow belly are things that are, you're going to have to really look at when they're out to definitely identify. And this is the one we saw is kind of weird and dark. Kind of neat looking in there. The last one, we got a little bit of blood in this one. Right there. Where's my camera crew? Well, my camera crew, they have a life too. Let me get that flip back around. So, they got other things to do besides just wait here on me. So, that is kind of where they're at. We've all had a super long, trying to get that to stay in there, weekend, and including them. So, he's at home. Probably right where he should be, honestly. Whoop, drop my scissors, put the lid back on those. And no pieds were expected at all. This was a clutch that, oh man, that hurts. My back's been killing me the last few days. We didn't expect a pied on. They're all going to be 100% het pied. So, and the reason we did that was because this is going to be one that's all for Question Girl, because she always has wanted, when I got her into this, a pumpkin pie, which of course yellow belly pied. So in order for me to get to that, I have to make yellow belly het pies, right? So that's what we're doing here. And then we will be able to make the pumpkin pie she wanted eventually. So that is where we are at. Yeah, we're a little bit late. So that's kind of what's going on. They're all alive, so that's good. The last clutch, if you guys saw that, kind of We had, I think, 6 out of 9 on one, which is just not up to my standards. So, yes. So the parents would be, if you'll stay put for me 1 second, I'll grab you and show you the parents of this clutch. This is Dad. Of course, we call him Artemis. That's Dad there. Well, I guess you can't see him, can you? He's looking a little skinny. He always looks so. There's Dad. Nice orange pied there. Let me put him back up. And go get you Mom, right? Been behind all weekend. I have been behind all weekend myself. So don't feel bad. I gotta figure out where in the world I stuck Mom now. Because everything's been moving around after slaves are condensing the racks down. So, got to find where I put her. Ah, right there. And this is Mom, the original fire yellow belly, right there. You can see the specking on her belly. So, that's who we're working with. That's why it's going to be kind of hard to see what is going on. Really, buddy? You gonna let go of me? And that will be our parents on that clutch. All right, now I got a few minutes, so if anybody's got any questions, now is the time to ask them. How many clutches you got left? Man, hopefully 20 grams. What was 20 grams? Oh, smallest baby I've hatched 28 grams. Maybe one more. I'd love to have 2 more, but I don't see it happening. Although she's in shed, like, let me show you something. I'll pull you up here. Ugh. Let me spin this around. This is one I was hoping was going to live, but, and you can see she's in deep, deep shed, full blue. And she looks all like she's going to pop, but she's been eating, so I don't think she will lay. I just don't see it happening. Now, it was a really disappointing day the other day whenever all the ones I was hoping would still lay ate. However, come to find out, this girl here did not eat. So, and she laid really late last year. So we do still have a chance at hitting some Orange Dream stuff again this year. I'm really excited about that. We'll just kind of have to see. So that's kind of where that is. So, how big are my tubs for adults? They're 41 quart. So they're the FP 70, I think. It's 41, 42 quart. So I'll be like, now if you're going to run males, you can get it with FP 40 pretty easily. So, start to prepare to get breeding. Man, I really like, man, I like Bumblebee stuff. That's just me. So, yeah, thanks, Chris. We had some cool shit come in. Like, I'm excited. And I know it's been mentioned that we picked up. I'm going to show you guys one thing I picked. Nah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till we get everything kind of feeding and ready to go. And then we're going to show it all to you here on YouTube. So, so you want to do a Fourth of July rally video? Man, I don't know. Don't worry, Camaro Girl. You guys are gonna get to see it. It'll show up on the Patreon, so we go over there and we'll do that. But I want to wait before I do a YouTube release because I'll do them as part of a video series on everything we added this year through keepers or through additions and things like that. So usually 58 days. Now I cut these at day 60 because I would expect them to hatch, but there it is. So, and I usually do let the first egg pit before I cut, but usually after 58 days, if they haven't, I'll go ahead and figure out time and do it. So, yep. What time is it here? It is, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, it's 5:04. So, yeah, and I'm gonna have to get off here before too long, so I gotta go to the Patreon, and we got a lot of things to talk about over there. And yes, go day 63. Yeah, cut them bad boys. whenever my female's up to size, when I get her up to size, we will get that going. And the next newscast, we've talked about that. We just need to sit down and find time to film it. So that's coming. And I don't breed year round. I think, and I'm going just off a theory, so bear with me. And it's not the end all be all of all theories. Some stuff's going to be right, some stuff's going to be wrong. And what I mean is, I think it depends where you live, whether or not you breed year round. Here in Kansas, we have a lot of seasons. So for me, we used to just start breeding end of October with a little bit of a success. I'm talking 1st of November. And then usually really starts rolling in December, January, February, and then we're starting to have eggs in May. That's just kind of how it always tends to work. I do not lower my temps. I leave my thermostat. I don't touch my thermostats once they're set. So that's kind of what happens. Dude, that's funny. Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing. And then we have babies showing up and still have babies showing up. And this is kind of the baby season. Then we'll get into the breeding season, harvest, breeding, harvest, breeding, harvest. So usually for me, it's May, June, July. We'll have a few. July was nuts this year. And that's kind of where it really comes in thick. I don't know. You probably could, but you'd be wasting a lot of money, and there's no point in it since they're fertile eggs. You usually wouldn't want to get a fertile chicken egg. You can try it if you want, but I think you're going to be pretty disappointed when it comes out all bloody. All right, guys. No, it's a hobby. Well, it's a job. It's both. What I mean is, Baloo. What I mean by it's both is this, okay? It's coming. The surprise clutch is coming. It is a hobby. Like, it started as a hobby. I still enjoy it. I love what I do. I'm not putting money in my pocket every day. I'm not making money at this, really. I mean, I'm reinvesting it. And you'll see when we do the update of what we bought, what I mean by we're reinvesting it. Just think about the animals we've added this year that you already know about. Scaleless Head, the Visual Clown projects, the 3Gene plus Het Clown, projects, and then the 2 new snakes I just picked up. Yeah. So when you look at all that, and then all the new racks and everything else we've done, you can see that if we were putting money in our pocket, we'd have to be making bank, right? Well, we're not putting money in our pocket. And something else, Kurt cleans all the rats. Kurt does not just my rats or rats for this. It supplies the entire city with the rats, and it does some wholesale to some select stores. So it is a hobby filled with hard work, but it pays for itself, and it is growing, is reinvesting. And I think of it like a job, because whenever I'm done, I want this to be my job. Dave, I'm going to be sending messages on that really soon. I do plan on trying to ship a few things on Tuesday. I just got to make sure weights are there. So we probably will do an update video on that. But right now, guys, I am going to hop up off here, because just like David said, I got some stuff to ship out. So I got to get that prepped for Kurt, right? And that way he can take it in and ship it. And then I'm going to have to go to Patreon before I can even do that. So, oh, shit, I forgot about it. I have it for you. I did think about it, and I will send it to you. All right, man. Love each and every one of you. We'll catch y'all later. Oh, don't think I actually hit the stop button.